Fluency and coherence have to do with the fact that you need to speak smoothly. What is smoothly? Smoothly basically is that you need to speak at a good rate. We're not talking about speaking fast. We're not talking about speaking slow. We're talking about the fact that you are able to develop your answers, develop your ideas with natural speed. Natural speed is the way that you normally speak in Spanish or any other language, without long pauses. What is a long pause? A long pause will say or will be considered more than 3 seconds. For example, if we make an example of long pause, will be like something like this. 6 seconds and it's already awkward. So that is considered long pause, and if that happens to you when you are speaking English, obviously you are not fluent enough in the language, as well as with unnatural pauses. We make in Spanish, English, or any other language we speak, we make natural pauses. A natural pause will be like, oh, and then you start talking. But something unnatural, it will be like a, So there are two kind of pauses. The one that where you get yourself quiet, silence, you don't say anything, and the other one when you are just thinking about the word that comes to your mind and then goes through your mouth, and you're actually having fluency issues, right? Now, when it comes to lexical resource, it's basically vocabulary. In English, we need to have the ability to talk about different kind of topics, not only the social part, but also topic about environments, government, politics, law enforcement, history, geography, computing. That's how is going to be evaluated your English on the way that you are able to speak at different kind of topics, right? Different areas. So that's called something that is there's something that is called range, and the range is basically being able to speak about anything, right? And you are able to do it in a way that you are fluent and coherent. There are topics that they are going to be really easy for you because perhaps you have had some experience already speaking about them. But there are going to be some topics that are going to be a little bit frustrated or a little bit more complicated because you haven't had the opportunity to develop the proper vocabulary before you will start talking. Next thing that we need to be considering is grammatical range. Is something that we have been talking already, and grammatical range refers to the ability of making your sentences when you are speaking with no mistakes. Mistakes like when you are doing comparisons, superlative, mistakes in when you are talking about either in present or past, because you are just not saying the right weight of the grammar. Sometimes we might confuse a pronoun with a noun or a verb with an adjective, because that happens, right? So the main idea is that in grammar, the range of the grammar, it's basically that you are able to use different tenses in your sentence. You can talk in past, in present, or future. And accuracy have to do with the fact that how many mistakes you are making at the moment that you are speaking, right? And last but not least, we have just right here pronunciation. In pronunciation, we have different kind of subskills, and these are intonation, word stress. We also have sentence stress. We also have individual sounds of words in English. Now, before we move on, let me ask you, which of this area do you think that you have most trouble with?